Hey guys, welcome back. Jeff Hagee, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Today what I want to do, I want to share a strategy with you. It's going to help you to be more productive, hit some deadlines, and get some things done so that you can accomplish the goals that you're trying to do. But first of all, if you're new here, thanks for joining us. We do something every Monday that I want you to join in with us on. We talk about the things that you need to do this week so that on Friday you can look back, say it's been a successful week, and you're closer to your bigger goals. So what are those things? What do you need to be held accountable to so that on Friday when you look back, you can say you accomplished all those things? If you're watching or listening to this on social media, you can leave a comment or send me a DM or send me an email at jeff@jeffhagee.com. I want to help you hold yourself accountable to these things. Now, if you don't have clearly defined written out goals, go to jeffhagee.com/goals, go through my free goal setting course, figure those things out so that you can really understand how this process works, why you need to have these goals in place, and how you're going to achieve them. All right, so send me an email, send me a DM, whatever, but do something to hold yourself accountable to make sure this week's going to be productive for you. All right, so last week, if you follow my buddy Richie Norton, I don't even know where it was, but on one of his social media platforms, he was talking about becoming more productive, hitting some deadlines and stuff like that. And he said, and I've heard him talk about this a lot, and I think it's a great concept. If you want to get things done, if you want to be more productive, if you want to hit some targets, create a project. Create a project and give it some deadlines. You do that, and you're going to be able to focus on those things, and you're going to be able to achieve some goals. And I want to the reason that really stood out to me last week when I heard him talking about that was what I was up to. You know, when I got home from Funnel Hacking Live, there's so much stuff at Funnel Hacking Live that I'm excited to get working on and adding into the things that I'm doing. But I also had some other things that I had to prioritize. You know, as soon as I got home, I had to go through a mortgage lending course that I had to get all these things done because I was writing a test this weekend. So I had to do those things. I had to prioritize that. But at the same time, I also had some speaking engagements. I had a football team I was going to be speaking to. I had a couple summits that I was involved in. And I have some other summits that haven't happened yet and some webinars that I'm part of that it was really a lot of things that I had to prioritize. So I basically did what Richie said, is I created these things, categorized them into their own projects with some deadlines on when I had to achieve some of these things. So with the mortgage course, I had to have it done by a certain date. That was project one. With the mortgage exam, I had to have that written by this weekend. So I had everything lined up for studying for that, for when I was going to write it. But I also had some talks coming up. I had a football team I had to speak to on Friday. So I had to schedule the times that I was going to prepare for that talk, that I was going to go give the talk. I had a summit that I was going to be a part of that I had to speak to on Friday. So I had to do all these things. If I just was winging everything, it would have been really chaotic to try to get everything done. I probably would have been working on some of the things that are coming up this weekend, but I was able to put them into their own projects and prioritize when I was going to work on things so that I could knock off each task one by one. And as I did that, you know, I got the mortgage courses done. I had to start studying for the test, but I also had to start putting in preparing for the football team, preparing for the summit. So I was able to categorize those things and get them figured out so that when the time came, I was prepared. So that's what I want to suggest that you do. Look at the things that you're working on, that you want to get things accomplished in, and create them, build projects around them. When do they have to be done? Who has to help you? Who do you have to bring into the situation? What are all the things that you need to do? And what are the deadlines associated with them? Create the projects so that you can work on each one of those. Hopefully these things are helpful for you. I'd love to hear the outcome of them. Let me know if you try them out and if it works for you. I'd love to hear that. Thanks again for being with me. Share this with someone. I will be back again tomorrow.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffhagee.com/confidentathlete to find out more. I look forward to seeing you there.